Speaking of ICE removing people who don't belong here, actor Cain. Dean, this ain't your first time stepping up to the line of duty. You're actually sworn in as a reserve officer in the state of Ohio, and now you're teaming up with ICE. Wow, dude.
That's not a great picture, but
the hair looks good.
The hair was good, yeah, absolutely. You know, I put out a recruiting video for ICE because I stand with our law enforcement men and women, our military men and women, 100%. You know that very well. I just think they're real, true heroes. I get to play them on television and in films, but these are real, true heroes. And the way that police officers were vilified back in the day, and the defund the police movement caused me to join the sheriff's office in Frederick County, Virginia, and reserve police officer in Pocatello, Idaho. The way they're going after our ICE agents now is causing me to step up and stand shoulder to shoulder with them. These are wonderful, and I know you know this, hardworking, everyday Americans of all all ethnicities and all religions, and they do an incredible job keeping us safe. They're being attacked and vilified now, and people need to step up and stand shoulder to shoulder with them, and that's exactly what I'm doing. These are not monsters. They're not the Gestapo. They're none of that ridiculousness. These are great people doing law enforcement that our Congress has written the laws for.
Well, this is, I mean, we're coming up on the 200th day in office, and the White House obviously released this 200 days of winning, President Trump keeping his promises. And top of those lists are, 0 immigrants getting let into our country. Think about that, Dean, 0. They just hired, I think they had like 89,000 people apply for 10,000 open positions, in large part due to your recruiting ad that you teamed up with them on. But I mean, people are believing in Trump. They're saying, hey, I want to be a part of making America great again, sealing our border, whatever it is. I mean, you're taking huge heat in a very liberal industry to do it, and it's still working.
Yeah, but it's a weird thing, too, is this industry. So who are half the stars of their movies? It would be an ICE agent. It would be a police officer that's, put in this position. And so they make them heroic when they're making a film, but they vilify them, when someone has a good guy with a gun does something in real life. And that is just extremely weird to me. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but that's Hollywood for you. And listen, I don't mind taking the slings and arrows, and I've gotten so many great responses from my friends and family, and some friends of mine who are, on both sides of the aisle. They're like, tell me what's going on here. What's happening here? Because here's what I hear. Here's the story I hear. ICE are, masking up and grabbing people and snatching everybody and blah, blah, blah. No, that's not the case. They're going after bad guys first. And if you get caught up in the sweep, you're going. Now, I don't know any other country in the world, and this isn't a left or right issue. This is just a country issue. No other country in the world can you go in illegally and just expect to get services and stay there. I've had a home in Spain for 20 plus years. I follow their immigration procedures and laws to a T, and I respect what they're doing and what they have to say, and I don't try to overthrow their government while I'm over there. And I speak Spanish, so assimilate. Respect America. If you're going to be here, you want to be here. Become an American and do it the right way, and we will hug you with open arms and flags a-waving.
Yeah. Well, and I don't think a lot of people, especially on the left, understand that most of MAGA is actually, I venture to say almost all of MAGA is, hey, let's do immigration the right and legal way with our culture in the front sights. Dean Cain.
100%.
Always a pleasure, my man.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.